Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today I have a couple of things planned for my Tesla. I'm going to be installing new vinyl side stripes and new floor mats. But before I get to all of that, I'm gonna give a car a quick wash because it's super filthy after a long distance trip I took with my wife over the weekend. Alright guys, now that the car is clean, let's quickly take a look at the old floor mats that I got from Tasmanian and the new floor mats. Alright guys, so you're gonna have to excuse me for the floor mats being dirty. I just took them out of the car, I did not clean them, so I just wanted to quickly show you what these were. I never actually did the video on them, I just kind of bought them and installed them right before the winter started. But these are the floor mats from Tasmanian. They are very typical, very basic floor mats. They have slightly rubbery feel, but more of a plasticky than anything else. The quality of the mats actually is really good, and the fitment on the on my 2022 Tesla Model 3 is also very good. There, some reviews that I've seen from guys mentioning other manufacturers, they're having sort of like bunching up issues on the corners in the front sometimes, mostly on the passenger side. I did not have any of these problems. These are, like I said, very functional, pretty good floor mats, not super expensive either. And yeah, so I mean, they do their job, and they do their job very well. Alright guys, and these are my new floor mats. Thank you to Nestour for sending them to me to do a review. Let's quickly take a look at the floor mats. Now, the cuts seem to be very similar to my old Tasmanian floor mats. Now the texture is completely different. As you saw, the other ones are more plasticky, slightly rubbery feel. These seem to be well, they feel to me sort of a mixture between a rubber and a material feel. They're very textured, as you can see. So one problem I had with my previous floor mats is they were very slippery. If snow or water gets inside, they do get very slippery. So I feel like these will be much grippier in a sense of you know, when they get wet. Now let me bring these a little closer to you so you can see more of what this pattern is like. Like I said, they do feel sort of a mixture between a very hard material and plastic. The back of it is very similar, slightly different. They're more of a just non-slip pattern. Alright, let's get them installed in the car and see what the fitment is like. Alright guys, so as you saw, the fitment on the driver's side and the rear seat is absolutely perfect. On the passenger side in the front, there's a little bit of not necessarily misfitment, but a slight bunching up. If you notice here in the front, on the left side, and on the right side. And it's not really an issue per se, but I didn't really have this issue on my previous floor mats, but I kind of do here a little bit here, and like I said, a little bit here. Otherwise, everything fits really well. All right, now that the floor mats are in, let's go ahead and install vinyl side stripes. All right, guys. So first things first, let's get the stripe lined up on the car. Get some masking tape. Get it lined properly before we start removing the backing tape. Guys, now that we have the stripe lined up properly, let's start removing the masking tape from the back, only for the rear door. Make sure that aligns properly before we start moving on to the front door. the top masking tape, make sure you do not pull it at a 90-degree angle. Start pulling it sort of down into the side so you do not pull the tape off the car. You have the masking tape off, start cutting right where the door jambs are, front and between the rear and the front door, and start tacking the vinyl inside. Done, repeat the same thing on the other side. Alright guys, so that was a quick install and overview of the new floor mats and the new vinyl side stripes. So very quickly on the side stripes install. Take your time. It is vinyl obviously, so you know there could be little bubbles. There could be some creases, so don't squeegee it really hard until you are sure that you have it in the right place. I did mess up a little bit in a couple of spots, particularly near the lettering. So don't stretch the area where the letters are. The rest of it is completely fine, but where the letters do, take your time, make sure it's aligned properly, and like I said, don't stretch it, don't squeeze it super hard, because you may get some creases in certain areas, which I did in a couple little spots. I mean, it's not super visible, but if you're close, you'll be able to see it. So don't be like me, take your time. Hopefully the video was useful to some of you. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.